Alright guys, what's going on guys? Coach Martin here, back again with Coach Memo. What's up, Coach Memo?
What's up, guys?
And we're gonna go over the last and final event, guys. TFX is so close. We are already ready for you guys. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you and your teams are ready. Hope you guys already studied our last videos and are ready for event 1, 2, and 3. But today, right now, we're gonna go over event number 4. This was probably gonna be, we already said event number 1 is gonna be the hardest. We already said event number 3 is gonna be the most fun. What do we say about this one?
This is gonna be interesting. Let's just say that.
This is probably the workout with the most
It's gonna
rules.
be interesting.
All right, so let's go over it real quick. 3 rounds for time, 15-minute time cap, 30 synchronized alternating dumbbell snatch. So synchronized alternating dumbbell snatch. 30 alternating box jump overs. And then everybody has different, so you guys need to study this, guys. Know what you're going to do for your division. But we're going to go over the RX division. RX, 75 pull-ups, 50 chest to bar pull-ups on round 2. And then round 3, 25 bar muscle-ups. Okay? So let's talk. Can you tell me a little bit about the flow, Coach?
Yep. Yeah, so when it comes to the flow for this workout, we obviously know there's 3 rounds that we're going to be looking at. All the team athletes will be obviously when we begin, they're all going to be on the starting mat. They're going to have everything set up. So when we say go, athletes will be working together, right? It's key that you see how it says synchro, right? So everyone's going to have a dumbbell. They're all going to be working at the same time. It's going to be tricky, but right, we're gonna go over it. We're going to talk with our judges. We're going to make sure that they have they look at what they need to look at in order to get this judged correctly. But all 3 athletes are going at the same time. They must be using, this is very important, they must be using the same arm, all right, when they're doing these synchro dumbbell snatches. So if you start with the right, all the other 2 athletes need to start with the right as well, okay? So keep that in mind. I can't be with my right, Coach Martin with his left, and the other partner with their right. We all have to be with the same arm. Once that's completed, right, all the 30 reps, and they're going to move on to the alternating box jump overs. This is a follow the leader style, meaning that your partner 1's going to do their box jump over, partner 2 will do their box jump over, and then partner 3 will do their box jump over, and it'll continue that way until all 30 reps are done, right? So that means 10. Each of the partners will do 10 reps. All right. So it's just going to be a follow the leader style of a flow when it comes to that. Okay. Once that's completed, they move on to the pull-ups, which would be the first round, right, of 75 pull-ups. In this case, right, it's going to be one of those things where it's just one athlete working at a time. Okay. So as a team, you need to figure out, right, who has the stronger, right, gymnastic movement, and specifically where, right? Maybe you'll know who has, bar muscle ups. Maybe one of the partners is weaker there, so that they'll be able to maybe put out more on pull-ups and so forth, right? And then with the chest to bars as well. But keep in mind, it's just one athlete working at a time, and you guys can basically divide the reps as you wish. Okay. So there's no minimum requirement when it comes to the pull-ups. All right. So you guys can decide how you guys want to break that up, but only one person working at the time. And then, as you complete the pull-ups, you move on to the next thing, same type of standard. One person working at a time. You guys can decide how many they do. Maybe one partner will do all of them. I don't know. It just depends. It's up to you. Okay. How you guys are going to want to break that down. And then for bar muscle ups, it would be the same as well, guys. So once all of them are completed, right, you run back to the starting pad, and that's when basically it's ended. But that's basically the flow. And just not to get you confused, remember that when you're doing these 3 rounds, you're doing your 30 synchro, right, alternating dumbbell snatches. You're doing your 30 alternating box jump overs. Then you have your 75 pull-ups, right? That's round 1. Okay. Round 2, again, 30. And then round 2, and then you're doing your round 3, 30, 30, and then your 25. Okay, bar muscle up. So it's not just the 30-30 and then your 3 rounds of what you see. Okay, so just keep that in mind.
Real quick, coach, what's the standard on the box jump over? Can I jump completely over, 2 feet out to touch?
So yeah, that's a good one, right? Because I know that that's something that right, it's been done before. You know, you do the box jump, the box completely jump over the box, but no, for this comp, for this movement, you're supposed to both feet need to land on the box. There is no jumping over the whole box for this one here, guys. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, you could take off with one. You could take off with 1 foot. That's fine as long as both feet are in the air, both feet land on the box, and just make sure both feet step down on the other side. But that's pretty much it when it comes to that.
Yeah, and then the synchronized, remember it's all three. It's the same thing as the synchronized thrusters and the synchronized burpees. All we're looking for is for all three to be locking out overhead. Once
Correct.
all three are locking out overhead, y'all can tap the floor at whatever time, as long as you guys are up, locked out overhead at the same time. If you get no rep on the right arm, you have to do the right arm again. Okay? And all three have to have the same arm. All right? Now, this was pretty straightforward, guys. Not much. There's really not much strategy. They're already making you do the strategy themselves. So you have to do all 30 together. So know if you're going to break up into 10s or into 15s or going broken, just communicate that. The 30 box jump overs, that's going to be the easiest thing. You don't have to strategize anything. Just go one at a time. And then your pull-ups. Know what you're going to do. Are you going to do sets of 15, sets of 10? Just have your own strategy, practice it, and be ready. But that's it for event number 4. Coach, any final remarks?
My final remark is just go over your standard because obviously there's different divisions. So just look at your standard and make sure you have that in mind. If you're doing, you're going to be doing jumping pull-ups, for example, just look over that and just be ready for that.